Hey guys, I'm Kiki and today we're doing a different type of video. We're doing a little bit of a get ready with me. I've never done this before. My main goal
is to blow up.
is just to like kind of have a very chill video so you guys can just watch while you're doing something else, or you can just watch it however you want to, honestly. I want to do my makeup while I do this, so basically I'm gonna like get ready. I'm not going anywhere, by the way. I'm really just doing my makeup and then I probably just take it off. I just like doing my makeup. That's what I'm trying to get at. So I don't know, should I show you my makeup collection? It's literally like only this thing. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 palettes. I'm not gonna show you all of them. I will tell you like what I'm using while I'm using it, just if you're interested. So yeah, I think that's gonna be fun. I've never done this before. My other like goal with doing these types of videos is so I can like get a little bit more comfortable in front of the camera, because that's kind of like a little bit of an issue. It's not an issue, I wouldn't say. I just want to feel like more comfortable while being in front of the camera, you know. I think you know what I mean. So let's just start. I'm gonna take my my Prime and Fine spray from Catrice Cosmetics, and I'm gonna put that all over my face. So let's just do that. There we go. And yeah, so anyways, how have you guys been? I did say, I did mention that I had an ear cyst problem with my ears. Let me just take off my glasses and put them right there. I did have an ear cyst, which is like this super bad huge pimple inside of your ear canal, and goddamn, I hate that. Let me just focus you guys in. So we had a little bit of a voice crack there, and yeah, I had an ear cyst. So one day I woke up with like, that was like last week, maybe 8 days ago, I woke up with like super bad ear pain, and my ear was like clogged with something. And I'm like, oh good, I mean I have an infection again, like once again, because I get like chronic ear infections. But this time it was apparently different, because I went to a doctor. I went to like actually 2 doctors, and one of them told me like, wait, I'm gonna give you an actual referral for another doctor. And I'm like, okay. So let me just, while I speak, I'm gonna put on the Essence I Love Color Intensifying Eyeshadow Base. This is a really good eyeshadow base. I really like all of the things that I have are good, and I enjoy using all of them. So I'm not gonna do like a review for every single one, but I'm just gonna like put on some of this. And let me just get a little bit closer to my little mirror here. So yeah, oh, I look like shit, dude. So I'm just gonna put this all over my eyes, because I'm gonna do a little eyeshadow look. And so I went to the doctor, and he was like a specialist, like ear, nose and throat specialist. And he was like, what do you mean you have an infection? Like, how do you define an infection? He was kind of like Morpheus, you know, breaking down the matrix for me.
What is real? How do you define real?
I'm like, well, I have ear pain, I have something oozing out of my ear, it smells really, really bad. So I'm like, I have an ear infection. I know what it's like. I have flu symptoms, which is like typical of ear infections. And he's like, no, you don't have an ear infection, you have an ear cyst. And I'm just bawling my eyes out, because like, what do you mean I have an ear cyst? I'm gonna like, are you gonna cut open my ear? Are you gonna just go and cut my ear? What are you gonna do? And he's like, no, you're just gonna be in like tremendous amounts of pain. And I'm like, okay, what do you mean I'm gonna be in pain? Like, I don't want to be in pain, dude. I don't. I'm taking my little lap squared brush. These are really good. I bought them from DM, which is like a little drugstore market kind of store. It's a German store, but it's like everywhere around Europe. And I'm just gonna use this to sort of apply the eye base. And let me just, I hope you can see me like that, I'm not sure. I have my little mirror here, and hopefully you can see me, see what I'm doing. And so the doctor says, I'm gonna give you some antibiotics and I'm gonna give you some ointment to put inside your ear, and he didn't tell me to take any like pain medication, so I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna suffer then. And I went like 2 days with just the antibiotics and the ointment, the probiotics, and I'm just calling him up and I'm like, Doc, I am in agony. I'm in actual agony. I'm in pain. I can't take it anymore. I literally was like crying from the pain, and I've never felt like a pain like that. I mean, I felt like emotional pain that's greater than that, but I don't think I've ever felt like physical pain that is like comparable to what I felt due to this ear pain, due to this like ear cyst. And I'm like, Doc, like, give me something for the pain. And he's like, well, yeah, didn't I tell you you should like you should get this and this and this? And I'm like, no, you gave me like a little what was this called, like a piece of paper where they give you like a prescription. Oh my god, I don't know what a prescription is. They gave me like a prescription, but he didn't write any like pain relief medication on there. So I'm like, well, I guess I shouldn't take any of this, because yeah, am I being like unreasonable? I think he kind of forgot to tell me about the pain medication, because you actually need a prescription for like most pain meds. And I'm like, okay. So he did like give me a prescription, and I went and bought like pain medication. So I started taking them like once every 12 hours. But now I stopped taking them the other day because my ear cyst popped and there was like a huge relief, and I'm like, oh, thank God, thank Jesus, okay? Let me just I'm gonna use a lash primer by Alverde. This brand is like very good. They make super like or should I say organic products? I don't know. I'm really not on that like organic bandwagon, because I think it's like a bunch of BS. But they make basically a very gentle makeup for sensitive skin, eyes, whatever. And since I do have something like I don't know, is it eczema, is it contact dermatitis? Like, I think those two are the same thing actually. But whenever I put on makeup, I break out the next day, even if I wear the makeup for like half an hour or something like that. Let me just put on this lash primer, and I started using lash primer, and honestly I'm never going back. I'm gonna be like real with you. And let me just put it on. So anyway, I got the pain meds and they really helped me out. I really did feel like much better. Even though my ear was still hurting, it was bearable. It wasn't the kind of agony that I was experiencing before. And so yeah, I was like, it was manageable. So that really helped me out, and now I have to go maybe tomorrow or the day after that. I'm gonna have to go to the doctors again, because give me 1 second, guys. I need to go to the doctors again because it's been like more than 7 days, and they have to like wash my ear, which is something they do to me like every year, at least once. They just take like a huge syringe without the needle tip. They take it and they flush some water inside of your ear, and it feels really weird. Yeah, they're gonna do that to my ear. It's gonna be like kind of weird, but I think I'm used to it. And what he told me actually, so this is something you probably should know as well. You're not supposed to use Q-tips. You're not supposed to use anything to like don't use your finger inside your ear. Don't use anything. You're supposed to clean your ears with the end of a towel, like the corner of a towel. Only like once a month or once in 2 months. But which is like, how am I supposed to clean my ear? Because it gets dirty every day, you know. If you go to take a shower and you come out and you got stuff in your ear, right? I mean, I'm not the only one, right? I'm not the only one. I'm pretty sure. Let me take my little palette here. This is the Catrice Cosmetics Superbia Volume 2 palette, and it looks like this on the inside. I hope you can see. It's one of the first palettes I ever got, I believe, and I hit pan on one. This is like the first thing that I ever hit pan on this little color over here. It's like a pinky color. And by the way, I'm really sorry, I know that my lighting isn't the best, but yeah, I'm working on it, okay? I just have like a ceiling light and these little lights on my mirror here, which basically they don't do anything. Yeah. Yep, I don't really know what kind of look I'm going for, but I want to use this little pinky color over here. And I'm just gonna plop it onto my eye. Let me just do that. Because I really love pink. Pink is like such a flattering color on pretty much everyone, I think. I mean, that's just my opinion.
How do you know what's good for me? That's my opinion!
Remember, guys, remember that meme? So I'm being like really messy with my makeup. That's what I was saying, because when you're like laying down the first base, like the first eye color, what am I talking about? The first eyeshadow as a base, you don't really need to be too precise. And I'm just like taking my blending brush, which is like, I use that to plop on the color, but I'm taking that and I'm just blending as much as I can. Okay, so, and yeah, there we go. So I think, what am I gonna do next? Let me take my other palette, and this, by the way, this is by Catrice again, like one of my favorite brands, Catrice. This is the LUMINICE Highlight and Blush Glow Palette. It looks like this, and it's like very reflective and just amazing. I love the aesthetic of this palette. And it has a little mirror inside, and it of course has 2 highlights and 1 highlighter blush, which isn't just like a solid blush color, it's like a highlighter. So I'm gonna take the same brush and I'm gonna swirl it around and just plop it like this, sound effects of course. And then I'm gonna put that on top of my lid. And when you move around, I don't know if you can see, probably can't. Also, I was saying about the lighting, I don't have any kind of lighting for my YouTube setup, but I'm thinking of getting like a ring light, because I know that everyone looks good in a ring light, you know. So let me just, my hair is so greasy, dude, like I need to wash it today. Because actually I was on like a little Christmas vacation with my man, and not a vacation, I mean we were at home, which is like the perfect vacation if you ask me, but we weren't like at work or whatever. We just had a little time for ourselves and it was amazing. So, oh, that looks good actually. Does it look good? I don't know. Oh, by the way, I kind of butchered my eyebrow here, if you can see. I sort of started going crazy with plucking it, like every girl has done that. But I actually really like my eyebrows. I don't know. They're very thick, but I think that suits me. I think that makes me look like a little bit younger. I don't know. And I'm not even that old. I'm like 23. I'm gonna take a little bit of the highlighter color and take it on my little pinky tip. And I'm gonna put it here on my brow bone, because that's just gonna add a very nice little effect to it. Take again and put it on my other brow bone. And I'm gonna take my blending brush again, sort of like wipe off the pinky powder on my arm, and I'm just gonna start blending and blending and blending. I'm not a makeup person, I'm not like a guru or whatever, but I just know what works for me, and I like very subtle makeup. I don't like anything that's too like dramatic. I really love natural makeup, which I wouldn't consider this natural makeup at all. I don't know if you can actually see anything, but in real life, like in my mirror, I can see that there's a difference, like I'm doing something. So yeah, I was saying about my eyebrow, I did butcher it a little bit, but I'm gonna let it grow out. So that's fine. I have that hairy gene. I'm really hairy naturally. It's gonna grow back pretty quickly. I'm gonna add some depth in my eye, and I'm gonna take a darker color, which is like, I don't know if you can see this, like this one over here. and I'm gonna take that and swirl it around. Bam bam. And I'm gonna put that just at the end of my my eye, just for a little depth. It's nothing too dramatic, because once again I don't like drama, okay? And there is like a very subtle difference, but it's there, so we like that. Then I'm taking my blending brush again. I only have like two brushes for my eyeshadow. I need to buy more, but do I need to buy more? Probably not. But I'm just gonna save some money and I'm gonna buy some good brushes. I mean, I don't spend too much money on my makeup. I always use like drugstore products, but I do have to take care and, you know, use something that won't break me out, because I do have very sensitive skin, sensitive eyes. So I have thrown away stuff that doesn't work for me, which is like, oh my god, I started noticing very like recently, maybe like 2 months ago, my body just started denying any kind of lipstick or lip product that I used. Any lip balm, I would put on lip balm and I would just feel a very unpleasant tingling inside of my throat. And then if I put like some lipstick on top of it or even under it, whatever, I just put on lipstick or lip gloss or any kind of lip product that's like beauty product, I would just get a very bad like eczema breakout all around my mouth, and it would just look so bad, it would feel bad, it's just awful. Yeah, I can't use lipstick. I don't have any lipstick. I threw away all of my lipsticks. I either threw them away or just gave them to my sister or my mother. So that's that. That's I mean, it's like a first world problem. Can't use lipsticks. But I don't care. I just, you know what I do? I can only use Vaseline on them, and if I want to make them like look a little bit more brighter or like have some color to them, because I do have like very pale lips, I'll just do this, like, watch. And there we go, I have like red lips now for some reason. And basically what you're doing is you're scraping your, like, if this is your lip and these are your teeth, you're just like scraping like that, and you're bringing like more blood flow to your lips. So yeah, look, I have colored lips now. What I'm gonna do next, what am I doing? I'm gonna try to put some eyeliner on, but I'm really like, I'm not very good at this. So I think I'm gonna have to like cut and do it off camera, because I'm just gonna be like this and I'm just gonna be doing like this and very focused, and I won't be able to speak. So, or should I try? Let's just try. It's just makeup, dude. It just washes off. I'm gonna do that. So yeah. Okay, I'm fucking it up. I'm fucking it up. Is that good or is it bad? Be honest. Be brutally honest. I think that's bad. It's okay. We're gonna fix it. We're gonna fix it. I mean, that's always what I say before I ruin everything. Okay, so I'm just letting this dry. Let me just take a moment. So, the thing is that I have like hooded eyes. Does that look good? Does that look good? So I have like naturally hooded eyes, and I still do like winged eyeliner because I know like how to do it. Like, you're not supposed to go like this and then do your liner and then drop your eyes. You're supposed to drop your eyes and then do your liner above that. So let me just put on my mascara, and this is again by Alverde, which are like a very sensitive makeup, good makeup. I would say they're good, and they're super affordable. They're cheap. I don't know, I don't want to say cheap. They're just an affordable brand. So let me just put on my mascara. There we go. That is one eye, and then I'm doing the other eye. Oh my god, I'm so thankful we only have two eyes, dude. That's such a random, stupid thing to say though. I mean... Oh, and by the way, I don't know you guys, have you played Cyberpunk yet? I haven't, but I really want to play it, and I will play it. Once I get my new PC, I'm gonna play that. Oh my god, I got a spider leg eyelash over here. That's really bad. Why does my makeup always look bad when I have to show it to someone? When I do my makeup on my own, I'm like, I just look like Kim Kardashian, just amazing makeup. But when I have to do it like in front of the camera or for someone else to see, when I have to go outside and to be seen by people, it's always like so bad. It's always so bad. I look like a crazy person. I look like I just took some doc, put it on my face. Of just, whoop, there we go, and I ruined it. But it's fine, just and I always do my eyes first, because if you f something up, you can just wipe it off and then do the rest of your face. But I don't know if I should do the rest of my face right now. We'll see. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna go back to my original Catrice palette. I'm gonna take this little, how should I show it? This highlighter color, and I'm gonna take a little bit of that and put it in my inner corner of my eye. I'm gonna just jab it in there. No, I'm kidding. So let me take that and just put a little bit inside of my corner here. There we go, it looks a little bit brighter, actually much brighter. Let me just put on my mascara back in here. How have you guys been? I'm really curious whether you have tried Cyberpunk 2077, because oh my god, that game has so many bugs, dude, and they're so fun. Some of them are actually game breaking, I've heard, but honestly, CD Projekt Red are amazing. I don't think this was due to like a lack of developer skill. I think this was due to management and how they sort of crunched everything. They made the developers rush. So I mean, you can make a good game in like a super short period of time. You can, but if it's that big of a game, I don't think it's really possible. I mean, it's a good game, but you can't expect it to be like, to have no bugs and stuff like that. And I think the thing was that they actually lied a little bit, because they said that the game was gonna be like fully finished, and it obviously isn't. Maybe they meant like the story was complete or stuff like that, but it was a little bit deceitful. So I don't know, I'm still gonna like be playing Cyberpunk, because honestly I really enjoy that sort of aesthetic, that play style even, because it's a first-person shooter and I really enjoy those. Those are like my favorite genre of games. I mean, right up there with like puzzle games and stuff like that. So let me just go back to my LUMINICE palette. I'm gonna take the highlighter color from there, and I'm gonna put that in my inner corner as well. Just a teensy tiny bit. I'm gonna be playing that. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to record Cyberpunk, but we're just gonna have to see. I don't know, because it seems to like run it's like very poorly optimized as far as I know, and obviously the bugs are just incredible. But yeah, it's just so fun. And I hope they fix it. I mean, obviously I think that they will fix it. They're good developers. It's just they didn't have much time. That's what I can gather. That's like my belief, because otherwise, like, they made the Witcher series. They're gonna fix this game too. Like, I'm not worried about that. It's just kind of like fun to watch the bugs and stuff like that. I hope it doesn't like really hurt them that much, because I don't see a lot of negativity towards them even on YouTube. There is some, but like for the most part, I think they're still gonna be doing good. They're still gonna be making millions off of this game and The Witcher. So I'm not gonna worry about them. should I do the rest of my face? What do you guys think? I don't know. Let me just put on some mascara on my lower lashes. I'm gonna put on some concealer like a little bit under my eyes because I do have some, I don't know, it's not really bags under my eyes, it's like little shadows. So I'm gonna put on a little bit and I'm just gonna use my finger to like blend it out. Should I use my finger? I'm gonna use this brush first. I'm just gonna use this. And so yeah, Cyberpunk. It looks amazing, but if your PC can't run it, like what's the point? You know what I mean? And I'm gonna do the other eye as well. But anyways, whoops. Yep, there we go. I think my eyes are done. Yeah, I think they look pretty good. I'm gonna take some highlighter. Actually, I'm really confused. Like, should I or shouldn't I do my skin? I don't think I want to do it. But I'm just gonna take, like, the last thing that I'm gonna be doing is just take my highlighter over here, take it on my finger, and just pull up it over here where the concealer was. Sort of like under my outer V of my eye. And well, I'm acting like I'm a beauty blogger. I'm not. But yeah, I'm just gonna take it over here. And on the other eye over there as well. And I'm gonna take my little blending brush, which is like my little this is like a blush brush, something like that. I'm just gonna take it and do this, and upwards as well, and a little bit like that. And I'm doing the same thing on the other side. And then I'm taking my finger a little bit and blending. Okay. I think that's it. I think I'm sort of ready to go nowhere, just in my room. I actually wrote down what I want to talk about. I think I covered everything. So yeah, leave me a comment and tell me like who is your favorite YouTuber. I think like currently my favorite YouTuber, I mean my all-time favorite is obviously PewDiePie because I love him and he's just so amazing. But like I've been watching a lot of Bailey Sarian recently. She makes these amazing murder mystery and makeup videos. And I'm just like, every Monday I'm like, Bailey, come on, post it because I can't wait to watch it. So yeah, leave a comment down below telling me what your favorite YouTuber is. And I'll make sure to answer, to reply to your comment. Thank you so much guys for leaving likes, leaving comments and subscribing. I really appreciate every single thing that you do to support the channel. And tell me what you think of this eye look. Is it bad? Do I look like a crazy woman? Or does it look good? Tell me. I'm excited to hear what you think of it. So yeah, let me just put on my glasses. Oh, and one thing about wearing glasses is you can get away with a much more dramatic or even badly done eye makeup look just because your glasses take like most of the attention where someone looks at your face. That's just kind of like some psychology thing that I don't really understand. It is what it is, I mean. So yeah, that's it. I really appreciate that you keep watching my videos. That means a lot to me. I really enjoy making them and I want to make like all kinds of videos. I'm just obsessed with making videos. So yeah, please leave a like, leave a comment and subscribe. I would really appreciate all or any of this. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one and stay safe. Bye bye and have a good one.